Hello, welcome to Jazz Emporium today. So this is the Liam Payne reading. Hello. So this one's going to be a little different because obviously Liam Payne's passed on. Instead of doing like a love reading between him, Kate, or Cheryl or anything, it's going to be a general channeling message to do with like messages to his loved ones and stuff like that. I feel that he wanted to speak on that because I channeled him and I asked him, I said, well, what do you want me to speak on next? Because I explained to him the series that I was doing with the 4 other lads, and he said, I want to give general messages to my loved ones, my family, my friends, my loved ones, my bandmates, anyone that comes up that needs to hear a message. I would like to channel that in and see what comes up kind of thing. So that's basically what I was getting from his reading and stuff like that. So like I said, this is for entertainment purposes only, and again, don't come and sue me. Don't do that. So if you do want to book for a personal reading, please, this is my PayPal. If you want to come and pay for a reading, but please reach out to me at jazzemporium@gmail.com. I'd be honored and willing to do a reading out for you guys. Please like, comment, and share for these videos. This is amazing for you guys that you've been this devoted to me this long, and actually, oh, my contact lenses are bothering me. Sorry, guys. That you guys have been supporting me throughout this whole journey. I have grown and expanded this year with this channel. Thank you so, so much. And I look forward to 2026 since we're almost finished to 2026. To go to 2026, sorry. But I'm really excited. Thank you so, so much. And you guys enjoy the Liam Payne video montage, and then follow me into the tarot reading. Remember, like, comment, subscribe. And thank you so, so, so much. I appreciate everybody that likes, comments, and subscribes. Thank you so much. I actually will be more interactive too with the polls and stuff like that for you guys, and I'll do more interactive stuff. So do pay attention to the community board that's on this channel and stuff like that. And visit my other social media pages. That would be great too. And I love y'all. Thank you so much. And bye for now. Hello, welcome to Jazz Emporium. So we're doing another last installment of the One Direction Love Life, or the special message from Liam Payne to his loved ones. So if you do like what you see, please message me at jazzemporium@gmail.com. Site's still currently down. I'm working on it, guys. Don't you worry. Oop, dry throat. That's probably not a good sign. And if you want to book a personal reading or pay me at my PayPal right here. So let's call Liam James Payne. Before I do, I need something to drink. That's my iced tea. Okay, let's call him in. All right. Liam James Payne. Okay. Let's see what we get here. He's sitting there with his hands like this. He's like, hello. He's calm and relaxed. And I said to him, do you have a message for your loved ones? Okay. He says, the first thing I want to say is to Bear. And he's drawing me a little teddy bear as he's speaking to Bear. He's saying, I'm so proud of you and how far you're coming along with this. He's saying in so many words that, he's saying in paraphrase, or as I'm saying, is he's constantly watching his son and he misses him so, so much. He says he watches his son while he sleeps. That's the big thing. He watches him throughout the day and how he's progressing in school. I'm hearing like he's doing really well in school and how he really misses him for the holiday seasons. That's a big one. He's saying he loves the way what your mom has done with the tree, you and your mom. He says, and he showed me a big Christmas tree, how it looks so beautiful in Cheryl's house with the tree. He's saying, he says, keep working on your music skills. I have a feeling that I see him at a little bit of, like, I don't know if there's a piano or there's going to be a significance of a piano, or that if Bear's taking piano lessons, I'm getting that he's showing me a little piano, or maybe there's a little gift or a musical box that's in the shape of a piano, but there's something with a piano that I'm getting that this kid's going to be learning either piano or some sort of musical skill. Something that Liam left behind. I'm hearing like a piano or some type of musical instrument that Bear's going to acquire or learn. I'm hearing like it's just the beginning stages, so it's no prodigy yet, but he's learning. He's also drawn me to Julian Lennon. So there could be like a dynamic there, like how John Lennon's first kid, Julian Lennon, was a musician, and also Sean Lennon, which I will be uploading that video too, guys, by the way. Side note, I'll be uploading a John Lennon channeling video around the 9th of December when John Lennon passed. So that's in the making, I should say. I was late doing that. I wanted to, but I forgot. But anyway, back to that. He wants to acknowledge that Cheryl, he's touched by all the tributes she does leave for him in the sun. And he wants to thank Cheryl for still keeping Bear's identity private. That's a big one. He's showing me like a mask, like almost like when Michael Jackson wore the mask for his kids. And I didn't know this for a long time, guys, and you're going to look at me like I'm nuts, and I don't know why I'm bringing up Jackson, but Liam Payne is born, I think, the same day as Michael Jackson, which is kind of eerie in a sense, you know? And they're both, again, they were both really good fathers, and I know some people in the comment section be like, no, he was this, he was this, he was this, but Liam Payne was also channeling or showing me Michael Jackson, how he was protective and loving of his kids. And before you come with me at the comments, everyone has a right to their opinion about what they thought of Michael Jackson, but I just thought to let you know that there's obviously a reason why Liam Payne showed me the parallels between the two. He's saying not that I was just like Michael Jackson, but he's just acknowledging we share the same birthday. And I was listening to his song Sunshine, actually, and I was even reflecting with him this morning that, hey, this sounds a lot like Michael Jackson, you know? Some like the way that he did that. He said he would have went almost like in a direction, no pun intended, of sounding a bit like Michael Jackson. So let's see. So his parents, or his family. Ooh. Sorry, guys. I don't know why I'm choking up here. I hope I'm not getting sick with something. That's all I freaking need. All right, let's get back to business, shall we? Okay, Jeff. He's acknowledging he knows that his father's been taking his death harder. Jeff wants justice. He showed me a little scales, and he's saying to his dad, justice will come, please be patient. Whatever that justice may look like. And again, I do remind you in the comments section, guys, please don't say anything nasty about Kate or about anybody involved. We still want to keep the comments civil, but he's saying that basically his father wants justice. Now, whatever that justice may look like, but he's saying like his father is very adamant about, like, he's trying to still ruminate over his head. I'm hearing what happened in the case. He's showing me the watch. He's showing me the watch still. And again, I know the father really wants to know where this watch has been. And I'm hearing Roger, or in the police case files to do with like the evidence log. It's either in one of those two places. I'm hearing either with Roger or in evidence. But again, he's showing me like the time when he's passed. He's still showing me that. And I'm hearing time's ticking. So he's showing me a clock. I guess Jeff is in a reflective state of, like, you know, all the time he spent with his kid. That's the big one that's coming up here. And Liam's showing me a clock here. So, I mean, that's pretty telling right there. The clock is going to be very telling, or something about time, you know. Time's going to be a very telling thing with this case, I'm hearing. It's about, you know, the right timing or getting the right time or timeage. he showed me 2 o'clock on the clock. I don't know what that significant could mean. Or he's showing me also 5 o'clock, 5 p.m., but he's also shown me 2 o'clock, 2 p.m. For those who, I understand that some of y'all do army time, so you take what resonates. That could be 2 a.m., 2 p.m., but I'm leaning towards p.m., you know, because I know some British people in some other countries in Europe, you guys are more into army time. I'm more into the actual timeage of the clock, what it says on the clock, right? It takes me a minute to transfer and to do that because I'm not normally used to army time. So yeah, if I get that incorrect, sorry, my math skills are not the best. So you're going to have to forgive me on that one, guys. So side note on that one, before anyone comes and jumps down my throat, I'm autistic. I struggle with math. Don't shoot me. This is what I'm seeing. I'm interpreting what I'm being shown here. So please don't fucking come for me. Because trust me, I'm doing my best here for you guys. I'm doing my best. Okay, let's see. So a clock's going to be very significant to Jeff. He's going to have to, I'm hearing watch your time, watch your time. Something about a clock. So Jeff, if you watch this, I don't know if you do or not, or I don't know if this will be sent to you, probably not. Clock's going to be very significant. Okay, so his mother, Karen. I keep hearing Ruth, his sister's name. So Karen's a bit concerned for Ruth at the moment, I think. Right now, as it stands with what I'm getting here, something about Ruth, there could have been something significant with Ruth to do with Liam Payne's passing, to do with how, well, the family's grieving or not. I keep seeing the Christmas tree. Actually, it's weird. She showed me like white Christmas lights, or like almost like gold and white Christmas lights. I don't know if the family did their house gold and white, but something about gold and white. Gold and white. Now, if we're looking at the symbology of gold and white, white represents in certain cultures death and passing, like in the Chinese culture. White can also represent purity, faith, hope. It also is a color that does not conceal other colors. And the gold represents illumination, shining, the gods, the stars in the sky, sparkly, bright. It represents self-worth, represents in the eyes of death, the sparkling, holistic side of things, angelic, sparkle, God source. So I'm getting more that Ruth's leaning more towards God in her faith. One of the two parents here, I'm assuming, are very Christian or a bit more religious, or they lean on God. Whereas Jeff's all about, I want justice. I want to find out. Ruth's leaning more into faith, leaning more into, I'm going to leave it into God's hands, I'm hearing. And I'm getting that sometimes when no one's around her or she does it in private, she talks to Liam. Like because again, a mother's bond never dies with their kids. So I get that she's interconnected with Liam a lot, and she talks with him sometimes. And yes, she does cry. I see her sitting there when she gets triggered or a memory, and she'll just sit there and she'll cry. Which is, again, that's his mother, and that's always going to happen. Anyone that loses a child to parent or parent to child, when my mom went to greetings classes because she lost her mother, those are the two hardest deaths that interchangeably is the hardest deaths to go through, is parent to child, child to parent, because children need their parents, and parents don't expect their kids to die before them. In the natural sum of things, parents usually die before their kids, so it is a hard death. And I would just ask the people, all the fans, everybody, please, with them too, please, please, please be patient, kind to them, not just for the holiday season, but the whole time of this whole thing. To the very end, when they take their last breath, please be kind to them. I cannot imagine the pain that they're still going through and will be going through, and how they're going through it every day. Every day they think about their kid. I'm getting like they mutually think about their kid, And Jeff, I'm also hearing, has pressures because he feels like he's the man of the house. He failed to neglect and to protect Liam. He feels responsible in that sense, because I'm hearing, I'm the father, I should have protected him. Like I a little bit of guilt there from Jeff's side. And Karen, she can't really still talk about Liam without bursting into tears at times. I mean, she feels absolutely downtrodden because they acknowledge too, when they sit at the dinner table or whoever they have, like the family and stuff like that, that there's always going to be one chair missing. And they always expect, they also expect him to walk through the door during the holiday season. And that's still a head fuck for them. Sorry, not to blatantly swear, but that's like a head trip there. There's a better word for it. It's a head trip to them. You know, and I'm hearing they still live in their old house. And I think Liam bought them a house. They still live in his house that he bought for him. Not the house that, you know, is vacant. That belongs to Liam, but their house that Liam bought for them. Okay, let's see. Ruth. And I always forget the other sister's name. I forget this other sibling's name. But this is for both the sisters, sorry, because I, for some reason, always forget his other sister's name. And that tells me she's a bit more private than Ruth when it comes to the grieving. I just forgot the bloody woman's name. I am so, so sorry. I completely forgot her name. Ruth. Okay. Okay, let's see. Liam and Ruth. Okay, and your other sister. Ruth has shown me, or Liam's shown me, Ruth is thinking of, like, you know, one of those sugar skulls. And yes, we do know that she did pay homage to on Halloween with the sugar skulls, but the skull can also represent, obviously, death and passing. But the skull also represents the body transitioning. So there's a transitional period right now to Ruth with how she's feeling about this. She's coming to grips and terms with it, even though it's still very hard on her, and she does think about him every day. And his sister, I forgot the other sister's name. I'm seeing a heart. So that tells me fond memories. She's and I'm seeing like a heart with bandages over it. She's in the healing process still. I'm still seeing, like, you know, like almost like a broken heart with like bandages and stuff like that. So there is healing with that aspect of it. So, and Ruth is helping her other sister transition through that heartache and looking at it more like we're at peace with it. They're becoming more acceptance of it. And Ruth is the oldest. I'm getting she's more the older sibling. She's going to defend her brother's honor. I'm hearing if anyone tries to say anything ill, wishing upon her brother, or say anything really nasty or do anything nasty, Maya, I'm talking to you, Maya, you know, she's going to defend him right to the ground alongside with her father. She's more like her father that way, the eldest sibling, whereas the younger sibling hails more like the mother with the grieving process. I'm not saying they're identical, but Ruth and Jeff are more about the justice and coming to terms with it and looking at more from a factual sense more than a emotional sense. There is still emotions there, but they're they want to know what happened. They're more in depth of what's happened versus, you know, like the actual emotions. Like the emotions will come later, but remember, people, when you're dealing with things like grief, no two people grieve the same way. No two people are going to experience grief at the same times. Like, you're not going to get a group of people that are angry and then switch over to sad and then switch over to happiness. Grief actually is not very linear. So everyone could be feeling things at different times. And that's been the dynamical problem with the family is, like, they're all feeling 4 different things and it's like chaotic because one day somebody might be more into their feelings and get more angry. One might be more into their feelings and they might be sad. One might be more into their feelings and be more at peace with it and okay and faith driven. And one just might not even open up or even want to talk at all. So, I mean, I'm not saying there's been cracks in the family, but there's been a little bit of a division here. I'm getting Liam saying. And again, that is normal with the grief process because, again, grief is not linear. Let me just take another sip, guys. And for some reason, my throat. Okay. Kate, let's see. Kate still showing me a letter from Liam. He says, you have yet to find more love notes. There's going to be more love notes discovered from Liam. And again, I was seeing a lot of the times he's still saying 444 to Kate. You're divinely protected. He said, do not let people who hate you get to you. That's the big thing he's getting. I chose you for a reason. You were going to be my fiance, my life partner, and I still stand firm on my decisions. And he's still warning people to this day Leave her alone. Let her grieve. Let all these people grieve as they should, or as they should be grieving. You know, and he says he's gonna send healing towards Kate, because he knows right now people have been really been going at her. And he says, you all are pointing the wrong fingers. He goes, again, he stresses to the Payne fan base, I understand you want justice, you want to find out what happened, but please stop doing this to her. She doesn't deserve this. And he's seeing like a text to her, 444, and he's showing me almost like a text bubble, and he's going to send her a message, whether it be through a letter, through a sign for her. I'm getting, he flickers lights on and off. He tends to mess with a lot of electronics. There's been a couple times, even like when I've been pre-channeling to get in his energy space before I plop into the reading, there's times where he messes with my devices or flings stuff in my kitchen. Little things here and there. I'm hearing with Ruth, he tends to send a little bit of money, like little coins and stuff. And the other sister, the electronics go a little crazy. Like he malfunctions electronics. With his parents, he'll put on a certain song, or, you know, or they'll gently feel, like some people, even like Kate or other people, might feel like a gentle brush near the cheek area, or like a hand on their shoulder. You know, spirits do communicate with us, but we are so mundane in the 3D world that we don't see those subtle messages, or sometimes we don't hear those subtle messages, or sometimes we don't like feel those subtle messages. But if you're really in tune with the person that has passed on, you will be able to feel and see those things. So pay attention, look deeply, listen deeply. Don't just listen to respond, listen deeply. As a clairaudient, I can tell you this even through advice. If you guys are trying to connect with Liam Payne's spirit, or if you guys are trying to channel in what he might be saying or feeling towards you, don't just listen to hear something. Listen deeply. Listen with your whole soul. And that's where you'll receive the messages. As hard as that is, because they are grieving. So let's get to the One Direction members. Okay. I'm just writing down the name. Okay. The first message is going to be for Zane. He's saying, open your heart again, Zane. Zane, he's saying Zane's like a little hermit on the mountain. He's showing me his chicken and his farms. Liam's message to Zane is, open up again in your heart. You're coming out of a hermit phase. Congratulations. He's also showing me like the hermit. So that's how, and he says, open your heart up, Zane. You know, he goes, he's excited actually for the documentary too. He showed me the Hermit 9. The number 9 could be very significant here. Hermit. I'm gonna write down the Hermit. And he showed me a heart for Zane, like open your heart up again. He goes, something's coming in for Zane. It could be love coming in for Zane. He wants him to know that it's okay to open and love again. Because I know Zane's not looking for love or anything like that. I know I just did that reading with him in Jizu. But, you know, he's slowly opening up again to the idea of finding something or somebody, or he's slowly opening up to that idea. He's still healing and grieving. He says, I see you, brother. I see you, brother. That's a big thing that's coming up. The number 9, he's showing me a car, so I'm assuming that's about the documentary. And yes, I did do a reading for that if people want to take a look at that. I don't know if I can pin that up here, but yes, that's coming up here. He's seeing a road. And I'm hearing one of Zane's songs. I just don't know what it's about, but it's about like road or open roads or something. So any of you Z squads, you know, lovely Z squads, if you know, if there's a song about, if Zane sings about hitting the road or journey, please put that in the comment section. I'll have to review that. I can't remember everything. I'm still a brand new One Direction fan. I've only been like a fan for 1 year and a couple months. I think 1 year and 2 months. Yeah, 1 year and 2 months, guys. So you guys are gonna have to be patient with me. I'm doing my best here, right? So please, in the comment section, use Z squads. I know you guys know a lot, and you guys are very intelligent people. Liam says it's weird when you guys pick certain One Direction members that you guys gravitate towards. I'm not saying you guys embody their personalities, but it's almost like you guys are energetically similar. So I know you Z squads are very intelligent. Please help me out here. Help. So that's going to be coming in for Zayn, and he says, I love you, bro. I love you, bro. You know, he says he misses Zayn. You know, we had good times, we had bad times, but, you know, there's always love there, I'm hearing. Like, he goes, I love you, bro. I love you, bro. I love you, bro. You know, he says, don't feel guilty about the hard times we did have, you know, because he's acknowledging that too, that, you know, they had some blemishes in their connection. He's reminding Zayn, please don't feel guilty about that, because Zayn feels that on a deeper level. That's what Zayn's saying. Don't feel guilt. Don't feel guilt. He's saying water under the bridge. He says, I wasn't a saint myself, he says, so he's acknowledging that. Niall. Okay, this is a big one. Niall, do not hold things in. There we go. Don't hold it all in. Don't hold it all in. Liam's telling me with Niall, you show one face to the world, and in private, you totally show a different face. And it's not, and Niallers, lovers, don't come for me like this. He's holding a lot of grief. Niall still feels, I don't want to say guilt like Zayn, but he feels very like he has to hold it all together. It's like Niall, Liam showed me glue for Niall, which tells me out of the dynamic, Niall tends to be the glue that holds everything together, the peacemaker, the fixer, the, you know, what's the problem? I'll deal with it. So he showed me a bottle of glue, which tells me Niall tends to be the one that tries to hold everything together. And now, whether that means for himself or other people, I think he's trying to be the glue that holds himself together, because I'm getting that he's struggling, but very private with his struggles. So there is some feelings or thoughts there that he's still ruminating about with Liam's passing, that he's got to watch himself that way, because again, mental health. And I'm getting that he's still, I don't know if it's guilt, but it's more like, I should have done more. I should have done more. I should have been paying more attention, I'm hearing. And he's telling Niall, please don't feel bad, because people have come even in his comment section. And I've heard this, and I don't understand this. People are blaming Niall for him being there in Argentina. It's like, well, why are you blaming Niall? He didn't know this was going to happen. He didn't want this to happen, obviously. Like, I wish people would stop doing that too, because I've been hearing whispers throughout the community that people have went up to Niall and pointed their fingers at him. It's like, don't do that, guys. He's already going through enough as it is. And I'm hearing wedding bells. Liam's also hinting at the fact that Niall is going to get married. He likes the girlfriend. He's saying she's the one, Niall. Like, hey, put a ring on it. She's amazing. Like, he's also saying to Niall, like, he likes Amelia. Liam's actually collecting forth that he likes Amelia. He thinks that she's a really humble, nice person. She's a good fit for you, I'm hearing. She's really nice. He likes how calm-natured she is and good temperament, you know, and we'll call him out on Niall if he's wrong and stuff like that, and she can stand her ground. I'm hearing very poised woman. So he goes, please, Niall. He goes, don't let my death eclipse the fact that, you know, that you're still wanting to marry. He goes, don't feel guilty of moving forward with your life, because mine is no longer going forward. Like, Liam's also acknowledging I'm forever 31. So I'm going to write that down, forever 31. And he acknowledges, like, people are saying, like, everybody's moving forward in their life, because that's a big one that's coming out with, like, all four of them. They're moving forward. I'm kind of stuck at this age, and he's trying to tell the rest of the members, don't feel bad for moving forward in life. Harry. Okay, so Harry. What am I getting for Harry? Come out, wherever you are. For some reason, this is odd. He's referencing Wizard of Oz. Okay. Wizard of Oz. So I don't know if there's a significance between Wizard of Oz and Harry Styles with, the Dorothy. He showed me the Dorothy thing. Harry dressed up as Dorothy. There's got to be a reason why Liam's bringing that up, because he showed me, He's singing the part where Glenda's singing, come out, wherever you are. I wonder if Harry wants to do Broadway or some sort of, again, we all know he's done acting in movies, but I'm wondering if there's something coming up with, I'm going to hear Broadway, because I did predict by next year he's going to go through a bit of an image change. So, I mean, I'm hearing the, let's see, well, okay, I'm seeing Dorothy. Okay, because he dressed up as Dorothy. I'm trying to figure out what the hell that means. Oh, Harry. What message do you have for Harry? I'm hearing come out wherever you are. Come out wherever you are. I'm hearing it is time. So time for what? So he's, again, showing me a time clock. Now, it makes me wonder if it's time for Harry to come out of his hermit phase and come back. I'm hearing come back to reality, I'm hearing. So, you know, maybe the extended break that Harry's been taking is going to be shortly over. That's one thing I'm getting here. And I'm hearing out in the public. So, publicized. Maybe I'm hearing publicizing a book. Oh, my contact lens almost fell. Uh-oh. Okay. Yeah, because I'm hearing publications. Sorry, guys. Give me one sec here. I'm hearing publications. So it could be, or provocation too. Publication or provocation. That could be significant here. Provocation, publication. Again, the left side of my eye, something fell out. So something is going to fall out. I am so sorry, guys. I know that was gross. I can't believe my eye contact lens just fell out like that. And no, these are prescription. Just to let you guys know. Oh my goodness. That was quite weird that it went dry. For some reason, my left eye's been drying out for the last couple days. That's probably significant for something's drying up. The bad energies are drying out, or something is being pushed away that it's drying out. Okay, so dry out, dry out. Now, I'm not saying Harry's an alcoholic because I know what that term dry out means, or dried out. I know you're probably thinking, well, Jazz, your bloody contact lens just dried out. It's like, well, and Liam's also acknowledging, he's laughing, going, yeah, the contact lens. Something's about to dry out in his life, or that could be something being drawn out, long and drawn out. So that's what I'm getting with Harry, Louis. I'm hearing watch your back. Watch your back. Okay, what am I getting for Louis? I'm getting that wolves in sheep's clothing. Wolf in sheep's clothing. Catastrophe. Catastrophe. Be on the lookout. I'm hearing be on the lookout. Someone's wearing a mask. I'm hearing mask. He's showing me a mask. Someone's showing him a mask, or he's showing Louis a mask. Oh, I know this is going to be very controversial, what I'm about to say, but this is coming from Liam. Please do not come for me in the comment section. He's saying, be aware of the people around you. People are kissing each other's asses, and they're trying to use you because you've given so much. You're a big giver, Louis. He's saying, be careful people around you that are benefiting off you versus actually loving you. Ooh. Like, I'm hearing, like, I'll scratch your back if you scratch mine kind of thing. I'm getting, like, family or friends tend to use Louis because he's put his name up in the spotlight, and then they're all kind of, like, pivoting off his spotlight. And I'm hearing, Louis, who's the main character here? Liam's saying, you are the main character. Remember, you are the main character. Okay, remember, you're the main character. Stop taking a back seat in your life, I'm hearing. Stop taking a back seat in life. And I'm also getting he needs rest. That's a big one too. Liam's saying he needs rest because I'm hearing you're too distracted. Your management team, he's saying to Louis, is distracting you on purpose. There's a reason for that. I'm hearing big distraction. So, and I'm hearing stop competing with others. So I'm wondering here, and I know this is going to be big and controversial to say this again, and no, there's nothing with Larry, but I'm wondering if Louis is kind of competitive with Harry in a little stance, because I'm hearing, well, if Mr. Harry Styles can do it, I can do it too. And I'm hearing a trophy. Like I'm seeing a big trophy in my head between the two, and it's like I'm almost getting like he's rising up, and Harry's like, well, it's almost like I get like a king wants to usurp another king. So I'm getting like there's a bit of a little bit of playful competition of who can get there, and you know, if he can get famous, so can I. So I mean, be careful of the insecurity and ego I'm hearing like that. So please do not come for me. This is what I'm getting from Liam. And he wants everybody to have a happy Christmas, but he's also warning me to Louis, there's going to be something going down around the holiday season, Christmas time, birthday, that's going to jostle things, and I'm seeing an explosion of some sort. Not saying that the Tomlinsons are going to have an explosion in their house or fire, but he's saying something's about to, I'm hearing, erupt. There, erupture is better. And I'm hoping it's not, I don't feel it's anything like that's going to hurt anybody, but eruption. So that tells me a fight, eruption, erupting, eruption. So we might hear about something before or after the holidays, and I'm hearing by February, dunzos. And February is a big transition, big change. Okay, Feb. Transition, change. Again, February is going to be significant. I'm hearing Louis might be single again, or Liam's basically saying, watch your back, Louis. And again, I'm bouncing back to Harry. Family time. I'm hearing Christmas in Rome. Christmas in Rome. I'm hearing rom-com. Okay, rom-com. Rom-com. Okay. So we might get a rom-com thing for that. Okay. And to your fans, Liam. Sorry, because I know this video is going a little longer than what I thought. So because he goes, to my fans. Okay. He showed me a Christmas wreath. And he's hearing, and I'm hearing that song by Queen, Thank God It's Christmas. Yes, thank God it's Christmas. And he goes, and for fans that don't celebrate Christmas, he goes, I just want everybody peace, love, and happiness on Christmas. Whatever you celebrate, he goes, I want everybody to have safe and wonderful and happy holidays. And please love, like he says, love one another. Don't attack each other and don't hurt each other. You know, and we all have differing opinions, he said. But he just wants to remind the fans, be there for the music, be there for the support and love. And regardless of what they're saying the other four boys do in him, he goes, even though I've passed, he said, just have love and support for them. You may not like all the choices they make and do in their life, but he's just gently reminding people, be supportive. You're there for the music first. Love them. You know, just remember, he goes, sometimes your PR teams are the people that set you up in the industry. They don't always have your best interest. They're thinking of money. They're not thinking of the person or the people behind the performers and stuff. So he's just reminding people, please be patient, empathetic, and please don't be mean or nasty, and don't slander the family or anything like that, or don't slander people, or don't come at people and attack them, or don't attack our loved ones. You know, he says, just be careful, and much love to everybody during this holiday season. He says, I thank you for your love and support. And he goes, and you may get a Christmas surprise from me, he's saying. That's another thing too, a Christmas surprise. A Christmas surprise. Oh, and he said for Louis, sorry, because there's another message. He's saying Christmas ball. The Christmas ball is going to be significant too. Christmas ball. he's telling me that Louis also doing things like the avocado on toast, that's his way of feeling connected to Liam when he's doing like the avocado on toast thing, the Christmas ball thing. He's saying Louis is going to have a good performance, but there's going to be something happening in the background that's going to jostle his world. So Christmas ball, that's what she's shown me, a glass bulb and stuff, the ornament. But there's going to be something that's going to be happening in the background that's going to jostle his world, or something's going to be seen that's been hidden and it's going to come out. So be on the lookout for that. That's why I'm getting a warning here. But yes, he just wants to acknowledge, like, Niall and Louis have played the Christmas ball, and he says, thank you for keeping those traditions alive. He says, thank you guys for supporting people with these traditions. And he says, and be kind to the boys. They're still grieving. Be kind to them. Just be kind to them, I'm hearing. And he says, be kind to one another. We all are there for the same purpose. Don't kill each other in the comment section. He goes, I'm going into dad mode, and he's winking. I'm laughing. He goes, what is it they call me, daddy direction or something? I'm like, hang on guys, I need to, yeah. He goes, you need vocal rest soon. He says, you gotta be careful. I'm like, why? He goes, you don't want to be sick for Christmas. I'm like, God, no. Like, I hope not, because that means I would have to isolate away from my parents because my immune disorder. Psoriasis is autoimmune, and I don't get no one sick. Thank God I'm getting my flu shot and COVID shot on Thursday. Sorry. Side note, guys. I don't normally get I don't get personal on these videos, but just thought to, put that side note. Hey, get your flu shot, get your COVID shot. If you're anti-vaxxer, cool too. Do you. You do you, but I gotta take care of my ass during the holiday season. Unfortunately, having autoimmune disorder does entail these little hiccups. So he's saying, everybody just be safe and have a happy, loving Christmas. He goes, the way you guys can honor my memory during the holiday season, he's saying, just drink and be merry and have fun and love one another. Be kind, be generous. He goes, and also he says, donate to a charity that I would love, like the toy runs and stuff like that. Give to others. That's how you'll keep my memory alive. He says, donate. Donate to various different charities. Donate food. Donate to charities. Donate toys, he's saying. Donate, and he's showing me little stuffed animals. He's telling me to tell you guys to donate and show love. So, any final messages? Maya Henry. And I will be doing a reading on that one, guys, but holy crap. He's shaking his head. You attack a dead person that can't defend themselves. He goes, she's going to get a run for her money. I'm hearing attack. Attack. Not in I mean, he's not saying for the fans to attack her, but I'm hearing puncture holes. Puncture holes. Indiscrepancies. He goes, please don't believe everything you read. Don't believe everything you see. There's two sides to every story. He's reminding people. So take that what resonates. I think some of it's a load of crap of what Maya Henry's saying, but that's my opinion on it. But I don't like to insert my opinion because, again, people come for me in the comment section being, oh, you're cruel, Jazz. No, I just don't attack a dead person that can't defend themselves. So that was the Liam Payne reading. I hope you all are doing very well, and thank you so much for being so supportive and watching my videos. It does mean the world to me. Thank you so much. Please also look at the other 4 other readings that I have done so far on the guys, and the next couple of readings for the holiday season, because I'm going to do a 2026 reading for all 5 of the lads still, well, and then Liam Payne, of course, another channel message, because components here, maybe we'll get some more stuff of what's going to be happening with his legacy in 2026. So thank you so much for watching my video. I know this is a very long video again, and I hope you guys still stay to the end, and thank you so much, and bye for now. Peace out.